How to raise a millionaire money lessons for every age. Want to raise a millionaire? It's not about trust funds or silver spoons. It's about giving your kids something even more valuable: financial knowledge. Today, I'm breaking down the exact money lessons kids need at every stage, from those early money doesn't grow on trees talks to investing their first paychecks. Alright, so we're talking 3 to 6 year olds here. They might still be figuring out their ABCs, but trust me, they can handle this. At this age, it's all about the fundamentals. What is money? Where does it come from? And the classic question every parent gets: why can't we just buy everything in the store? First things first, make it tangible. Kids learn best by doing, so break out the piggy banks. Every time you go to the store, let them drop the coins in, showing them how it adds up. And when you're at the checkout, explain that you're trading those coins for the groceries. Another crucial lesson: wants versus needs. Explain the difference between something they want, like that shiny new toy, and something they need, like food or clothes. You can even turn it into a game. Is this a want or a need? It'll get them thinking about their choices and priorities from a young age. The goal here isn't to turn them into mini accountants. It's about building a foundation of financial literacy that they can carry with them as they grow. And remember, consistency is key. These conversations don't have to be long or complicated. Even 5 minutes here and there explaining things as you go about your day can make a world of difference. The key is to make it fun, keep it simple, and most importantly, be patient. Alright, so our kids are getting older, 7 to 10 years old now. This is a fascinating age where they start to grasp more complex ideas and concepts. They're starting to understand that money can buy them things they want, and they're becoming more aware of the value of different items. They're probably already pros at asking for that new video game or toy, and they know exactly how to make their case. This is where things get interesting, because now we're transitioning from basic concepts to real-life application. It's a crucial time to start teaching them about financial responsibility. This is the perfect time to introduce the concept of earning. They need to understand that money doesn't just appear out of nowhere. Now, I'm not talking about sending them off to work in a coal mine. It's about teaching them the value of hard work in a fun and engaging way. This is about age-appropriate chores around the house, maybe helping with the yard work, or even starting a small lemonade stand. These activities can be both educational and enjoyable. The point is to teach them that money is earned, not just given. This lesson will stick with them for life. And once they start earning, they need to learn how to manage it. This is where financial literacy begins. This is where the classic piggy bank gets an upgrade. Instead of one big jar, try dividing it into multiple sections. Instead of one big jar, try dividing it into 3: saving, spending, and even sharing. Each jar serves a unique purpose. The saving jar is for long-term goals, like that new bike they've been eyeing. It teaches them patience and the value of saving up for something special. The spending jar is for smaller purchases like candy or toys. This helps them understand the concept of budgeting for immediate wants. And the sharing jar? Well, that's for teaching them the importance of giving back, maybe donating to a local charity or helping someone in need. It instills a sense of empathy and community. This 3-jar system is a simple but powerful tool for teaching kids about budgeting and decision-making. It lays the foundation for good financial habits. Let them feel the disappointment of not having enough for something they really wanted. It's a valuable lesson in financial planning. It's those natural consequences that will teach them far more than any lecture ever could. Real-life experiences are the best teachers. Alright, we're moving into the preteen and early teen years, that 11 to 13 age range. This is a pivotal time in their financial education journey. They're starting to grasp the value of money, they're earning a bit more, maybe from allowance or odd jobs, and their eyes are on bigger prizes: new phones, brand-name clothes, the works. This is when their financial desires start to expand, and they begin to understand the concept of saving for something bigger. This is the time to introduce them to the wonderful world of budgeting. Budgeting is a crucial skill that will serve them well throughout their lives, helping them manage their money wisely and avoid unnecessary debt. The key is to make it relevant to their lives. Use real-life examples and situations they can relate to, like planning for a school trip or saving up for a new gadget. Instead of just handing them an allowance and hoping for the best, sit down with them and create a simple budget together. This hands-on approach makes the learning process more engaging and effective. Help them track their income, whether it's allowance, birthday money, or earnings from odd jobs, and then work together to allocate that money towards their goals. This practice will teach them the importance of tracking their spending and staying within their budget. This is a great opportunity to introduce the concept of needs versus wants on a deeper level. Understanding this distinction is fundamental to making smart financial decisions. Help them understand that a certain amount of their income needs to be allocated towards essentials, even if those essentials are just snacks for school or bus fare. This teaches them to prioritize their spending. Then, they can allocate a portion towards their wants, those video games, trendy clothes, or concert tickets they're always asking for. This balance between needs and wants is key to a healthy financial mindset. And of course, don't forget about saving. Saving is an essential habit that will benefit them greatly in the future. Encourage them to set aside a portion of their income for long-term goals, like a car or even college. This instills the importance of planning for the future. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Introduce them to the power of compound interest. This concept can be a game changer in their financial education. Explain how compound interest is like magic. It's money earning money. The earlier they start saving, the more they can benefit from this powerful financial principle. Show them how even small amounts, saved consistently over time, can grow exponentially thanks to the power of compounding. This will motivate them to start saving early and consistently. Chapter 4. Ages 14 to 17, Early Earners. We're in the heart of the teenage years now, 14 to 17, and this is where things get really exciting. They're itching for more independence, they've got bigger dreams, and they might even be eligible for their first part-time jobs. This is the perfect time to take their financial education to the next level. First things first, let's talk about earning. If they haven't already, encourage them to explore part-time job opportunities. Not only will this provide them with valuable work experience, but it will also give them a taste of real-world financial responsibility. And once those paychecks start rolling in, it's time to introduce them to the world of banking. Help them open their first checking and savings accounts, and teach them how to manage their money responsibly. This is a great opportunity to talk about the importance of tracking their spending, setting up direct deposits, and even exploring online banking tools. The goal is to empower them to take control of their finances and make informed decisions. Now let's talk about investing. The earlier they start investing, the more time they have to benefit from the magic of compound interest. Even small contributions to a Roth IRA or a custodial investment account can grow significantly over time, setting them up for a brighter financial future. The key is to make it engaging and relevant to their interests. Chapter 5. Ages 18 to 21, Adulting 101. Alright, they're officially adults now, 18 to 21, spreading their wings and heading off into the world, whether it's college, the workforce, or maybe even both. This is where all those money lessons we've been instilling really come into play. First things first, let's talk about credit. It's a scary word, I know, but it's an essential part of adulting. Help them understand the importance of building good credit and guide them through the process of getting their first credit card. Now, before you hand over that plastic, have a serious conversation about responsible credit card use. Explain the dangers of overspending, the importance of paying off their balance in full each month, and the potential consequences of racking up debt. And speaking of debt, let's address the elephant in the room: student loans. If they're heading off to college, chances are student loans will be part of the equation. Help them understand the different types of loans, the repayment options, and the long-term impact of student loan debt. Encourage them to explore scholarships, grants, and work-study programs to minimize their borrowing. Chapter 6. Bonus Millionaire Mindset. Now, we've covered a lot of ground, from piggy banks to credit scores, but there's one more crucial ingredient in this recipe for raising financially savvy kids: the millionaire mindset. And this, my friends, goes beyond dollars and cents. You see, it's not just about how much money they earn. It's about how they think about money, how they manage it, and how they use it to create the life they want. It's about instilling values like hard work, discipline, and delayed gratification. Encourage their entrepreneurial spirit. Whether it's starting a lemonade stand at age 8 or launching a tech startup at 22, fostering their entrepreneurial drive is invaluable. It teaches them about problem solving, creativity, and the value of hard work. Talk about giving back. Instill in them the importance of using their financial success to make a positive impact on the world. Chapter 7. Mistakes to avoid. We've covered a lot of ground, from teaching toddlers about wants versus needs, to guiding young adults through the world of credit and investing. But as we navigate this journey, it's crucial to recognize that mistakes are part of the learning process. Even the most well-intentioned parents can make mistakes along the way. These missteps can sometimes have lasting impacts on our children's financial understanding and habits. So, let's talk about some common pitfalls to avoid on your journey to raising financially savvy kids. Being aware of these can help you steer clear of them and set a better example. Mistake number 1, shielding them from financial reality. It's a natural instinct to want to protect our children from stress and worry. It's tempting to shield our kids from the harsh realities of money. But the truth is, they're more perceptive than we think. They pick up on our stress and concerns, even if we don't explicitly share them. They hear us stressing about bills, they see us making tough financial decisions, and they pick up on our anxieties. This can lead to confusion and fear if they don't understand what's happening. Instead of pretending that money isn't an issue, talk to them openly and honestly about your family's financial situation. This transparency can foster a sense of security and trust. Explain the concept of budgeting, saving, and making responsible choices. Use real-life examples to illustrate these concepts in a way they can understand. They might not understand everything, but they'll appreciate your honesty and learn valuable lessons about financial responsibility. This can set the foundation for their future financial habits. Mistake number 2, giving them everything they want. It's easy to fall into the trap of wanting to fulfill all their desires. I get it. We want our kids to have everything they desire, but showering them with material possessions can actually hinder their financial development. They need to learn the value of money and the effort it takes to earn it. When they don't experience the satisfaction of saving up for something they really want, they miss out on valuable lessons about delayed gratification, patience, and the true value of money. These lessons are crucial for their financial maturity. Instead of giving in to every whim, encourage them to earn and save for the things they desire. This not only teaches them about money, but also about setting and achieving goals. Whether it's a new video game, a trendy pair of shoes, or a trip to the amusement park, let them experience the pride of achieving their goals through hard work and responsible financial habits. This sense of accomplishment is invaluable. Mistake number 3, not practicing what you preach. Children learn more from what we do than what we say. If we want them to develop good financial habits, we need to model those behaviors ourselves. Outro: Raise financially smart kids. No matter where your child is in life, it's never too early or too late to build financial smarts. Every dollar, every choice, every lesson counts. Raising a millionaire isn't about handing them a fortune. It's about giving them the tools and knowledge to create their own. Call to action. Comment below. What's one money lesson you wish you learned as a kid? Subscribe for more weekly money hacks for all ages.